Hello everybody, I'm back. I have two really cool books for you today, and I think we'll sing a song too. The first one is called Book, Book, Book. It's by Deborah Bruss, and it's illustrated by Tiphanie Beeke. I have liked this book for a long time. Down at the farm, all was well until the children went back to school, and the animals had nothing to do. They had no rides to share, and no tug-of-war to play, and no one to scratch behind their ears or ruffle their feathers. Oh, look, kids have all gone off to school. In the bright morning sun, the horse hung his head. The cow complained, and the goat grumbled. The pig pouted. The duck dozed off, and the hen heaved a sigh. Along about noon, with the sun high above the barnyard, the hen squawked, "I'm bored, and I'm heading to town to find something to do." The animals all followed her down the road. And look where they were going. That sign says, library. "Look," clucked the hen. "Happy faces. This must be the place we're looking for. I'll go in and see if I can find something to do." "Nay, nay," whinnied the horse. "You're too small for such a big job. Leave it to me." There's some kids and looks like their dad coming out of the library with a bag full of books. The horse clip-clopped in, and politely he asked for something to do, but the librarian couldn't understand the horse. All she heard was "Nay, nay." So the horse hung his head and clip-clopped out. Next, the cow plodded in. Politely, she asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the cow. All she heard was "Moo, moo." So the cow complained and plodded out. I bet you know what this is, don't you? Yeah, I think you do. Now was the goat's turn, and he trotted in. Politely, he asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the goat. All she heard was "Baa, baa." So the goat grumbled and trotted out again. Slowly, the pig ambled into the library. Politely, she asked for something to do, but all the librarian heard was "Oink, oink." So the pig ambled out to her friends. Up flapped the hen, and she announced, "I am going in, and no one is going to stop me." And into the library she flapped. There she goes. "Book," clucked the hen politely. The librarian looked around, and said, "What's that noise?" "Book, book, book," clucked the hen. The librarian scratched her head. "Who's that?" she asked. "Book, book, book," clucked the hen quite clearly. "Oh, is this what you want?" And she handed the hen 3 books. Yeah. Here they are, all going back to the farm. Back Back at the farm, the horse, the cow, the goat, the pig, the duck, and the hen gathered around the books. And the barnyard was filled with neighs, moos, bahs, oinks, quacks, and books. Their sounds of delight lasted until sundown. All the animals were happy, except the bullfrog. And you know what he said? I already read it. That's a silly book, isn't it? But I love that book. It's fun. Let's see. I was thinking maybe we could do, what haven't we done in a while? Itsy Bitsy? Maybe we've done that, but let's do that again, because that's one of our favorites, isn't it? Can you do that? Remember? Finger on thumb to start. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good! You're getting good at that, aren't you? Yes. All right, I have another book for you today, too. And this is a very interesting book. It's called Reflections, and it's by Jonas. And I have permission to read this from her publisher, which is Green Willow Books. And this is a fascinating book, I think. The best place I know is by the sea. You see him there, thinking about the sea? There's so much to do. I get up at dawn. Yeah, look, it still looks like it's dark and cloudy kind of out. But he's getting up. The fishermen are already at work. There's a boat, and there's the fishermen. They're out fishing. Yep. And we can see some birds flying too, maybe. But I'm always in time to see the first ferry. Here's a ferry boat coming in. Yeah. Sometimes a storm comes up the bay. Oh, look, it's a kind of stormy, dark clouds there, aren't there? Yeah. It rains for a while, and then the sun comes out again. Yeah, here's the rain coming down, but it's getting lighter and the sun's coming out. I go to the boatyard, but no one's around. Still lots of empty boats, aren't there? Yeah, nobody there, I guess, right now. They're all at the beach. It's too crowded for me. Look at all these people on the beach. Lots of them, aren't there? Yeah. So I take a walk up past the mill. Here's the mill. There's an orchard there, and the peaches are ripe. Just like our peaches are right now, right? Yeah. Look at all those peaches. And in the birch grove, there may be a deer. Can you see the deer? I bet you can. Right there, kind of hiding behind a birch tree. Yeah. It's a little scary deep in the woods, so I turn around. Deep in the woods. Now this is the fascinating part about this book. So I turn around and find my way home. Sometimes I catch a frog in the pond. There are lots of frogs. Can you see them? Heads all popping up all over the place. Or even a fish, if I'm really quick. Can you spot the fish in there? They're hiding very well. But there's one right there. And there's one right there. You see it above my finger? The carnival is here at last. I take a ride. Look at that. The carnival came in on these on the railroad in these fancy cars that are all painted. Then I go back to the beach, but it's still too crowded. The campground is empty. Everyone's at the beach. Nobody there at the campground. I feed the ducks. They're always waiting. You see all those ducks there? When it's windy enough, my family flies kites. Yeah, those sailboats that we saw when we were reading the first part are now kites, aren't they? Yeah. Then we have dinner at the restaurant. And from there, we can watch the sunset. Here's that sunset. Later, we'll all go to the park for the band concert. That looks like a lot of people sitting at the band concert, doesn't it? Right there. And after that, it's time for bed. Good night. Isn't that a neat book that you can read it one way this way, and then you can turn it around and read it the other way? I think that's really neat. I hope you had a good time today. I did. I loved these books, and I liked singing with you. I'll see you next time, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.